Yeah, I'm right back at you like I never left, and I'm gonna go this hard to my last breath. It's Lil Kenny Russell, Kanoom, Contour Moon. You already know what you're gonna get when you step in the room. You're now dealing with Kanoom. I'm here. And while I'm here, I'm gonna make the information direct and clear because a lot of y'all can't hear. Now, welcome back to Make My Ancestors Great Again. This is another episode of My Thoughts. This is Thursday. So on Thursdays, we do Ancestors Speak. Okay. And previously, we heard Dr. John Henry Clark, a master teacher. We heard John G. Jackson, master teacher. Today, we're going to hear Dr. Yosef Ben Yakinen, okay? Alfredo Antonio. His mother was Puerto Rican and his father was from Ethiopia, okay? Now, Dr. Ben was born in 1918 and he died in 2015. This is the front runner. He has the most knowledge of that linkage that linked our people as a civilization. He's one of the pioneers in linking that linkage from uh, people abroad that can go all the way back to the Nile Valley region. Okay, all Nile Valley regions, whether it be Sudanese, Nubians, Ethiopians, and Egyptians. Dr. Ben, I'm sorry, was the one who was very instrumental, the key instrumental participant in creating that link. He took his first trip to Egypt, I believe, in 1939. It probably was previous to that, but from 39 to 89, 1989, he had a 50-year jubilee. And he did digs, he did all of that type of stuff. He taught at Al Azhar in Cairo, Egypt, and things like that. Or was that in well he taught for the Moors, the school of the Moors. I forgot the name of that one. And he taught in Egypt as well. So, but he taught all around. He just a master teacher. To just think 50 years from 39 to 89, 1989, a lot of people that's out now wasn't even born. And people that was rised up in the craft of Amun Ra was rised this, okay? Because from 39 to 1989, when a lot of brothers start getting onto this information and knowledge, you had to go through Dr. Ben to get to it. Okay. Now, anybody else was doing things like that, but he was taking trips, taking people out there. 50 years in 1989. Just think about that. That's how much knowledge that this man have of the ancestors. Okay. So me and Dr. Ben share the same birthday. He was born December 31st, 1918. Okay. And he died in 2015. So he was 96 years old, almost 100 years old. He almost made it to 100 years old. So let's hear from the master teacher, Dr. Yosef Ben Yakanan. And he has a lot to say. And the video is about 3 minutes long. So bear with me. And I'm going to give my thoughts and opinions at the end. I don't own the video. You can watch it and find it in its entirety. Uh, the video is called Why Do You Believe in God? So let's hear from Dr. Excuse my dog. He barks when you hear anything. Okay.
Look at, ask yourself, any situation that you think you. I saw a woman the other day at my favorite hangout, Pan. And I said, I hadn't seen you quite a long time. What happened, Miss So-and-so? She said, oh, I was very sick. Thank God. I said, where were you very ill? She said, I was in the hospital. I said, did anybody do anything for you? No, thank God. I said, wait. I said, when you went to the hospital, they test your heart, they test your bloodstream, they test everything, your lung, everything, examine you, right? She said, yes. They give you a place in the hospital, they put different plugs and different things in you. Yes, they did. I said, did you see God there? I don't know what you mean. I said, I'm going to ask you again. Did you see anyone there that you could identify as God? When a question that is, I said, it's a real question. One that I would ask anybody. You didn't have to be there, but I want to know if it was there. In your case, because you've never been there in anybody else's case. I want to say you're the lucky one. She said, no. I said, but did you pray to God? She said, definitely. I said, and what God tell you in return? God don't talk to people like that. I said, how he talk to people? If not like that, how does he speak? And in what language? She said, God speak in a tongue which man can't understand. Then I said, what is he talking nonsense about? If he doesn't understand why he's talking to you, he know you. If he understand, you don't understand. I said, in other words, you have felt about God, but what about the doctors, the nurses that attended to you, the scientists and other people? Well, they had their role. Did it cause anything to happen? No, God. I said, well, you went there then. You're not going back. She said, if I get sick, I got to go. You don't have to go. God is anywhere. You don't have to go to the hospital to find God. Stay home. You crazy? No, you see, the point is that everything I tell her that she can do by herself along with God, she rejected. But the things that people did for her, every time somebody do something for you and you say, thank you, Lord. You go to the store, you buy something, the price got cheaper. Thank you, Lord, and you didn't do nothing with the price. The man who owned the store bring the price down. Any way you look, you thank the Lord for everything.
That's the video. That was Dr. Ben Yakan, great master teacher. He would be like an oracle, if you will. Okay. This is a master teacher. If we was back in ancient times and we're still in, the now region, this will be like an oracle. Okay. This man this is a different type of gentleman. He brought all the information uncut and dry, and it rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. He went up against big institutions. He went up against Western academia because all the information they put out was so whitewashed and it's what you call foul information. And what I mean by that is a lot of the information is so distorted that it's just foul. They remove anybody who looks like Dr. Ben and myself from any type of giving them any credibility or any type of references and any historical for any historical accountability of anything that you can say, okay, what did they bring to history? See, what did African people bring to history? We'll remove that and give it to anybody. Just like you see today with a lot of these people, that's rather say some Anunnaki people who never existed. They'd rather say these people invented the all civilizations, created this advanced technology civilization, then they flew on the hell up out of here. So for a person, for me, I like to see it. I'm from the show me state. If you're going to say that that's what it is, show me their place, outer space in Nibiru, because this is where the Anunnakis came from, according to Zachariah Sitchin and Maurice Darrell, and another man, Silly Billy Carson. Not the name drop, but these are the front runners, and that's silliness. If you're going to say that the planet Nibiru was the home of all this advanced technology and technical civilization and all these, show me in Nibiru, the planet of Nibiru, Show me exactly what you see all through the Nile Valley region and any place in Africa, as far as the civilization regards. Show me that on the planet of Nibiru so we can have something, to compare it to. Because when you do comparative analysis, you need one to say this is superior, but this is where it came from. Show it to me. Since you don't have it, I would ask everybody to shut up. That's Billy Carson, Maurice Durrell, and Zachariah City. Shut all of that up because you don't have any proof to show me what they did for comparative analysis. Okay, so that ends that. We tired of he said, she said, he said this, she said that. Now, the thing that the ancestor was speaking about in the video was seeing one of his friends, older lady, she had been in the hospital. She said, thank God, I was very sick. Now she's healthy. Thank God. Did they do anything for you in the hospital? Yeah, thank God. Did anybody over there help you? Yes. Did they do anything to, aid you in this getting back healthy? They had their part, but everything was because of God. Thank God. So he said, why did you go there? God everywhere. Why you just didn't lay at your house and sit there and let God heal you? Okay. Then she said, are you crazy? He said, if you get sick, don't go back. Just let God heal you. Did you see God there? No, but you seen doctors there like this. So every time you put in a place of people doing things for you in the physical nature, you remove what they just did, render them powerless, and give all thanks and praises and power to God, who did not show up because he asked her, was God there at the hospital? She said, no. I couldn't see nobody that identified as God. Did you speak to God? Yes, I prayed to him. What did he say back? What type of question is that? God don't speak to people. He don't speak in a tongue that we can understand. So you're wasting your time. See, this is where I get a lot of my personality characteristic traits from when it comes to the regards of this. It's no nonsensical. It's no nonsense, no time to play, no games. We're too old. It's serious business, this stuff. Okay. The absence of God is what I try to show you in these people that say they are um symbols of God. When you see the silly pastor stealing money and trying to provoke you to give him all your money, you got airplanes and stuff. That's the absence of what you would term a God. He's a damn fool, but you love it. A person that, like I say, hey, Bernard, you know a guy named Bernard, he hit the lottery ticket, scratcher. He came to your house and the term bless you. He gave you $50. You would go right over Bernard. You would say, oh man, see, God must have knew something. Bernard came down here, gave me $50. Now I can get my hot water heater fixed. What? Bernard gave you that. That didn't have nothing to do with God. Thank God for Bernard. See, God must have knew. No, Bernard just said, hey, I hit the lottery ticket, a little scratcher. I want to, give you something. You're my partner. I'm going to look out for you. I'm doing good now. Give him his credit. See, but the absence of this God to a lot of people, they present it as he's really there in the physical. No, if something is absent, that's what it is. It's absent. He never shows up. He never does nothing. He never takes the place of when you see these miraculous things, you say, God must have knew. God never just drop $100 in your hand. He never, right out the sky, you hold your hand out, it just fall in your hand. God never produced a Nissan or a Mercedes Benz out in your driveway. God never produced a bed if you was bedless, but you getting ready to go to sleep and you just fall back and the bed is there. You see what I'm saying? So every time a person tell you do something for yourself, you put God in that place because you feel like you've been rendered powerless because of these books, these religious books. That's all you have. And they all of them is the embodiment and they show a picture of what's known as a said God. See, but that's nothing but folklore. That's allegory, mythology, fiction. And some of it is flat out damn lies. So that was Dr. Ben, great ancestor again. May Dr. Ben continue to rest May his soul continue to rest and his spirit continue to be lifted up to the ancestors. I was a great master teacher. I get a lot of habits from him because I like to be no nonsensical, tell it like it is. To rub people the wrong way, so be it. That's my thoughts on the video. It's Lil Kenny Russell, Kanoom, Consul Moon. You already know what you're going to get when you step in the room. You're now dealing with Kanoom. This is what I do, and I love to do it. And before I take back what I said, I add some more to it. This is not to steer anybody who love God and this invisible Lord away from it. I hope a person didn't think that I'm saying they shouldn't do something. You can do whatever you want. What I'm trying to do is show you countless times of people who was professed and supposedly God on these videos, my thoughts, acting like damn fools. Now, what type of God are they representing? Okay. If that's the God that you want, they have it because they absent of God. And I guess that's the kind you believe in. See, that's not my job. My job is to let you understand if you invoke your spirituality, which you was born with, that's your birthright. You don't have to find no God. You wasn't born with one. You don't need one now. You wasn't born with a book attached to your hand. You don't need a book in your hand now when it's time to talk to the universal creator. See, it's invisible, but you hooked up to him. Everything you need has already been provided to you. So when you want something, you put it out in the universe that you want it, you go work for it, and it should appear. You manifest things with the actions that you take towards getting them. That's how you provide for yourself. So if you invoke your spirituality, it ain't no way you can be a Jehovah Witness. It ain't no way you can be a Nation of Islam Muslim. It ain't no way you can be a black Moor. It ain't no way you can be a Mormon. There's no way you can be a Christian. All these type of things. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and I thank you for watching. And remember, education and preparation is the first step to retaliation. So before you pick up a weapon, pick up some knowledge. Yeah, yeah.